I haven't made a video in like 5 months. What am I gonna do? Everyone is gonna be so angry. Who am I kidding? So 1.6.5b is here. We got another OS update with asteroids to mine, aliens to kill, ships to craft, chips to install, and hate posts right on the forums. And so I decided to make a little video guide because I was too lazy to write an entire forum post or update the old one. I won't cover everything in here, so for certain things you might want to consult the wiki. Now, first things first, asteroid mining, a feature that has been quite requested. You find asteroids with a spatial scanner, or by wildly flaming your marks across the sector and hope you'll see them anyway. Then head over and start drilling. Any weapon can do it, but it's more recommended to take weapons with a high fire rate or lasers, so you can have more control while mining. The percentage doesn't update very fast, so it's still a little finicky, and the recent change is having a spatial scanner will reduce the chance of the asteroid exploding in your face, and you have the station protection off and will actually deal significant damage to you. The level of heat that you maintain when you mine them determines the quantity and quality of the ores that drop. There are 5 grades: very poor, poor, normal, good and great. Those along with the type of asteroid itself will determine what you will get. There are poor asteroids, normal asteroids and rich asteroids. There are vanadium, graphite, crystal and silicon asteroids as well, along with the rich variants which are more likely to give you the material that they are named after. Normally a ship with chips isn't recommended because for some reason the hitting is based on the damage that you deal, and with high amounts of damage you will end up hitting them to the max with a few shots. But weirdly enough, if you overload the asteroids and if you're lucky enough you can still mine them properly, so that's kinda nice. Next thing we have is the alien invasion. They are now starting to take over sectors, which doesn't really have any implications aside from those anomalies that kill you from across the map, and enemies that normally spawn there would stop spawning, meaning that if you own a module from that sector you likely won't be able to get it anymore. In order to stop them from capturing the sector you have to do tasks which appear every now and then. Sadly you can't defend the entire sector by yourself, so you will need multiple people to drive the numbers down. Once you do it, it will be completely repelled from the sector and later they will try to capture another. Apparently there's also the possibility of taking a sector back. There's the Vampire Destroyer in Modern Outpost Ruin, meaning that we will likely have a lot of people in a PvP sector. I'm sure nothing will go wrong in there. Oh, and I almost forgot, there's the Alien Destroyer. It drops 3 chips, they are usually not that amazing, that's all that there is to it. We got 2 new ships, Martin and Hammerhead. They are a bit underpowered at the moment since the standard for power is so high. They really need to have something to stand out, and unfortunately they don't really have anything. They have portals to go around, but it's nothing amazing. My main gripe is with Martin. The main weapon has a hard time boosting up, or as I like to say, catching the wave, as you need to be very close to the enemy or stay still. The active module is complete trash, then the ship doesn't even have a third unique. I say that's recon discrimination. I haven't made Hammerhead as of making this video, but I've heard mixed opinions about it. Now, seed chips are a big aspect and quite in-depth. They are basically the Riven mods from Warframe. I'll be talking about them a tiny bit since they do concern OS, as they work in any mode that isn't PvP, but they work for OS PvP as far as I remember. Which, I mean, you know, it's not gonna be a problem. There are 4 types of chips: common, balanced, special and exceptional. Common chips will increase basic stats but no drawbacks. Balanced chips can hugely increase one stat but with a bit of a drawback, which most of the time isn't worth it. Special chips have a single special abilities and slightly increasing base stats. And exceptional chips have 2 special abilities and slight increase of stats. A proper build will have a bit of everything. You should try to increase your damage in all fields. So you have damage for main weapons, total damage for missiles and modules and everything. And then increase of damage for special types like kinetic, EM and thermal. And also there's a fire rate. Oh, and damage against legion ships and destroyers, which aren't that important. But the most important one is the damage against alien ships, since they are a pretty good source of chips, so you should definitely focus on that. Alright, finished day 35, got the 5 cortexes for Zeta. Now time to get a final special module at last. Alright, let's see what we need for the... Oh my god.